Would this be a good move for him, Darren?
I think so. I mean, I really like Danny Ings. I've done for a long time. If you talk about someone coming in and replacing Aguero, like it's virtually impossible. You're not going to find someone who's going to come in and do what he did. And obviously Danny Ings as well was a lot later in age compared to when Aguero went there. But I mean, I really like the idea of Danny Ings going there. I think he's a very, very good centre forward. He's been brilliant the last couple of seasons. He has been plagued by injuries, but whenever he's been asked to step up, I mean, he's stepped up for England. He's international now. And I think he'd do a job there. And you put him in around them better players as well that create so many opportunities. I mean, he's an unbelievable finisher. He's a really, really good finisher. So if you put him in situations where he can succeed and score goals, I can guarantee you he'd score more goals in that team than Gabriel Jesus.
That's exactly what you said, Ali.
Nah, I'm total agreement with you, Benty. I really think so. And it's a kind of terrible thing to say. I obviously feel for the Saints fans, Southampton fans. I do, but I would just love Danny Ings to get another opportunity at a club that are playing in the Champions League and competing at the top level, winning champions, winning titles, obviously, and competing in cup finals. Because I'm with you, Benty, I think he is a top goal scorer. And I think in a team like Manchester City, by the way, would you know I love that, Benty?
Absolutely loved it. I mean, listen, he might go down and score 30 a season, but I'm telling you now, the only thing that would put people off, like if you say Danny Ings to Man City, is snobbery. That is it. 100%, because it does, like for some people that go, well, we're Manchester City, so we should begin looking at people like Mbappe, Haaland. Like, I fully understand that. But if you talk about he's out of contract at the end of next season, I think it is. Getting someone of that quality, potentially for cheap or on a free, that is a no-brainer to me. That
Here.
I was reading them, I think it was the Daily Mirror this morning. Yeah, it was. Mike Walters has written a piece basically saying that City aren't sure if they want to be embroiled in a fight for Erling Haaland, which could be 100 million plus, a bidding war with Chelsea, Manchester United as well for him. He's got 39 goals in 36 games. Not a bad return, that is it. It's unbelievable.
For 100 million, that's cheap.
Country. Yeah. So is that, I mean, for City, I suppose, just playing devil's advocate, would the flip side of it be that Danny's 28 and you look at Erling Haaland, that's someone for the future? Would you rather get someone in that's going to grow with the side, be there for ages? Would Danny Ings be a quick fix for now, or do you think there's longevity?
I just think get him in now, Danny Ings, because you've got someone who's a proven goal scorer. I mean, how many did he hit last season? Was it 20 plus? You've got a proven goal scorer in the Premier League. Like Erling Haaland, everybody wants him. But as you said there, he's going to be in the bid, and I'm sure it's not going to be them teams as well. Madrid will probably be obviously sniffing around trying to get him. Yeah. So I think, why not? Like Danny Ings, if he goes on a free or you have to buy him, what's the max going to be? 20 million if he's got a year left, maybe? Something like that. For Manchester City, that's next to nothing. You get Danny Ings in, then you've got one there already. Don't be waiting last minute, scratching around for somebody. Danny Ings there, he's a proven Premier League goal scorer. He's an international. He's got a chance of going with England to the Euros in the summer. I would opt and try and get him now and then work on the Haalands or the Mbappes, wherever you're going to go. But get somebody in first.
It would be brilliant, mate. I'm with you. The more I hear it, the more it excites me. I'd love to see Danny Ings play in that team just to see how many goals he'd get. Yeah. Because he would score for fun. Could you imagine? I mean, just, they'd be passing the ball, they'd begin the bylines, he'd be tapping them in, he'd be volleying them in. Oh, it'd be tremendous. Absolutely tremendous it'd be.
22 Premier League goals last season it was. And Saints, this is in the report in the Mirror, Saints have offered to make Ings the highest paid player in the club's history, £100,000 a week contract. But talks have been held up by wrangling over a £20 million release clause. Also talks about how impressed Pep was with his mobility and his goal threat. That was in the City 1-0 win in Southampton in December as well. For Danny Ings as well, for his career, you just think he deserves a move like that, don't you? Like to a club that potentially are going to be winning things, winning Premier Leagues.
Honestly, I'm taking a pay cut. If I've got a chance to go to Manchester City and compete for Premier League titles, Champions League honours, and pretty much every trophy in this country, I'm taking a pay cut. It's like, obviously, if you talk about 100 grand at Southampton, if Manchester City come and offer me 60, I'm going.